Hello everyone, and in the previous video on how to apply, we discussed how to create a CV that stands out, but a CV on its own won't really do much for you. And so in today's video we're going to talk about what makes a great cover letter, which will go alongside your CV when applying for the entry-level jobs in the creative industry. Now, what is a cover letter? It is a one-page business letter that you submit when applying for a job, along with your CV. As a piece of persuasive writing, your cover letter will aim to convey to the employer why you are a great candidate for the role. Now that we got the definition out of the way, there is not a right or wrong way to write the cover letter, but I do think it has to include this point. The date and the role you are applying for, and that is quite self-explanatory. Find out who to address the letter to. If you do your research, in most cases, you'll be able to find out who is the person that's going to read your cover letter. And if that is not really that obvious, you can start your letter with "Dear Hiring Manager." Below that, you'll need a short introduction of yourself. So something along the lines of stating your name and the position you're interested in applying for. I would also personally say anything that you're currently doing, whether you're studying or working in a different job, and then also state what you're actually seeking. Let's say that you probably have no experience in the field. In this case, in your next paragraph, you should probably be stating the lack of experience in the field. However, do mention the job that you're currently doing and what skills you are applying there that could perhaps relate to the creative industry and what they are looking for. A top tip from me is to always refer back to the job description when writing up your cover letter. For my third paragraph, I would mention something similar as I did to my second. However, if you ever studied anything relating to the industry, I will talk about that and what skills you have developed along the way while studying, and perhaps in a short sentence or two, describe to them what you have done there. Now it is time to close the cover letter by writing something along the lines of praising the company itself for something they have done or any awards they have won previously, and also maybe any future aspirations that you might have. My last bit of the letter is to mention that I've attached my CV for review, and I would thank them for receiving my application. Doing a cover letter can feel slightly daunting, but the more you write them, the easier it will be. Here are some tips when writing your cover letter. Keep it simple, no more than a page. Make sure your spelling is correct. Relate back to the skills that you have mentioned on your CV. Relate back to what the application is looking for in a candidate. Be passionate. I hope this video has helped you in some way. If so, please like the video, also subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video on how to apply.